Welcome, as written on the title, today we will check the XM2 8K from Endgame gear. It replaced the legendary XM1. In my opinion, one of the best wired gaming mouse ever made. But can this XM2 8K nowadays still compete with the hype of all this 8K wireless madness? In today's video, we will answer this question and check in details this new XM2 8K. But before we started, I just want to let you know that this unit was sent to me directly by Endgame Gear, but I will as always say my honest opinion about it. So let's get started. Out of this very minimalistic box, you will find directly the mouse. In the traditional white color, it should also come in other colors like a black version and maybe some other version too. The cable is not removable, it has an angle which avoids cable friction on the mousepad. Also in the box a quick start guide and additional larger PTFE skates. Out of the box, the XM2 has a smaller skates version. The biggest improvement with this XM2 8K is of course the technical specification. It's on par with the famous OP1 8K. So it goes up to 8000 Hz polling rates and integrates the famous 3395 sensor. There is a mode button here at the bottom where you can change the DPI, but also the polling rates if you hold 1-2 seconds on it. For more settings, you can use the software where you can have more possibilities. As on the OP1 8K, it goes up to 8000 Hz if motion sync is turned off and max 4000 Hz when motion sync is turned on. Coming with the exact same main switches as the OP1 8K, the KLGX, you can also turn on the GX speed mode to reduce at the maximum the click latency. Or, if you want to play more secure, just switch to the safe mode. I personally play in speed mode and I have no issues with. Another nice improvement with this XM2 8K is the weight. With 52 grams and 51 grams on my copy, it feels impressive light and very good balanced. Let's check now how the click feel and sound and also how the quality is. The main clicks feel surprisingly good, even if it's the same as the OP1 8K, it feels slightly lighter on my copy, which is great for me. No noticeable pause or pre-travel, very crispy, tactile and reactive. A bit of side play but still solid. Scroll wheel is great, I will say more on the harder side, but the steps are so good defined, exactly how I like it. On the other end, the side buttons are a bit too hard to activate for my taste, especially the bigger at the rear. But due to that, they feel very reactive and have no pause or pre-travel, and it gets a bit lighter after a while. Also, the implementation is very solid, like the wall mouse. Amazing build quality, by far the best I tried so far with the OP1. It's rock solid, a very premium build quality feeling. No creaking sound, nothing loose or moving inside, the edges are not sharp anywhere. The PTFE skates are solid, you can change them if you want, but for me they are fine. The coating is amazing, as usual with Endgame gear. I have no word to describe it. If Paradise was a coating, it will look like this. I will not go too much in details regarding the shape, it's the legendary XM1 shape. For people who don't know this shape, I will make it short by saying this is the claw grip shape by excellence. Especially if you have medium hand size. With a length of 122mm and 66mm large, it targets medium hand size gamer. However, smaller hands can still use it with a more palm hybrid claw grip. Bigger hands gamer can enjoy this shape by using an aggressive claw grip. This famous round back hump with the perfectly designed side curves provide a very comfortable and stable position for your palm and fingers. Moving now to the performance in games. First, the cable tension is light and not too stiff. It's like the rest of the mouse, a high-end good quality cable. The experience feeling in extended gaming session is great. The shape is very comfortable in line with the lightweight. The surface of the mouse is great, even after hours of gaming you started to have wet hands, the coating is still here to back you up. Another very interesting point is When I start to play with, I immediately feel how fast it reacts and how responsive it feels. It's very impressive. Unfortunately, this XM2 8K doesn't have this hot swap function like on the OP1 8K. This is due to the height of the mouse at the front and how the switches are placed. The OP1 8K is in this area higher and has so more room to integrate this hot swappable function. But what I like the most on this XM2 8K is again the amazing build quality, and especially the coating. Going back to an Endgame gear product after reviewing so many gaming mice, I'm confident to say that these remain by far the best coating on the market. And last but not least, the shape is very safe for a claw grip user. It feels so natural. Unless you are looking for a small gaming mouse, this XM2 shape is great. So to answer the question if this wired XM2 8K can compete with the wireless 8K mice nowadays, for me, definitely yes, and especially if cable is something that doesn't disturb you. With a good bungee, it should be not a problem. For me, you have the same advantage of the high specification of a wireless gaming mouse with, on top of that, a better latency and no trouble regarding stability. Even some micro shuttering is not a big deal with a wired gaming mouse, and of course, battery life is not something to consider here. Especially in 8K, you will have the most stable and longest gaming experience and performance the whole at a lower price point. And that's it for today's video about the Endgame Gear XM2 8K. I hope you enjoy. If so, please drop a like and don't forget to subscribe in order to not miss the next one. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.